Hello dear students, who will try to present something concerning writing research about English language teaching. Let us take this example. Here we have the effect of suggested translation strategy on ESP learners' achievement in translation. Your variables are suggested translation strategy and ESP learners' achievement in a translation. Here we have an experimental study, and we will try to find out the definitions of basic terms, tools that we need to find out our results. We need previous studies, we need literatures about translations and ESP learners. For finding all of these, let us start with suggested translation strategy, or just the translation strategy. Translation strategy. Yes. Put it here. Yes. And yes. Of course, because we use the word the translation, give us one of the suggestions, the translator. We go to the translation strategies, translation procedures, methods. Strategies. Yes, here we have strategies. Here we have ResearchGate. The ResearchGate. We have let us go through them. Here we have translation strategies. Yes. Look at this one, starting with abstracts and keyword, then introduction. Within introduction, general things, yes, and review of literature. From this review of literature, you can get an insight how you can write about the translation, definition of general translation, translation strategies, what is a strategy, etc. You can get your important information from here. Again, here abstract, keywords, introduction, from translation procedures, strategies, and methods. Also, again, here you can select what you need about the definition and literatures. Definitions and literatures. Yes. Now we have not only definitions and literatures, of course. Look at this plan. Yes, after problem and its significance, we will try to find something to support our problem and then write our aims, hypothesis if we have an experimental study, decide the limits of our study and the definitions, literatures, and now the methods. We will try to find out previous studies similar with our, or just like our study in some points, just like tools, some variables, etc., or sample, study sample, etc. All of these we can get them from searching about information. Here we have ResearchGate. With the ResearchGate we can make download. Here, download. This is downloading strategies in a translation, and we have also here another type of webs. We can get an information. Of course, here, just like this one, it is not an authentic one and we cannot depend on it. But just like this webs, we can get an idea about our study, guide us how we can arrange our thoughts, arrange our work, put a draft for our work. But we cannot depend on the information within the web, just like this. The most authentic one or the most dependable one is PDFs, whether articles or books. Pay attention about documentation, very important noise. The documentations, if your documentation within the text, just like this one, within this text or as a starting point, the name, the last name of the author outside the brackets, and only the year and the number of page inside the brackets, while here at the end of the paragraph, we can write the last name, year, and pages. Here cited in this one, cited in this resource, source inside the another resource. Yes. Look at this one, the last name outside the two brackets, because the at the beginning or as a starting point in the paragraph is just like this one, Nadia, while we find here at the end of the paragraph starting with the last name, year, and the number of the page, all of them between the brackets, because at the end of the paragraph with the documentation, pay attention for documentation. If you have articles, thesis, or books, articles, thesis, or books. For examples, here we have an article with articles, the title of the articles without bolding, the bolding for the title of the journal, and then the volume and the number of pages, volume, number of journal, and the number of pages. Yes. Here, for example, MA thesis, the name of the thesis without any bolding, and write unpublished MA thesis, Faculty of Education, Ain al-Shams University, for example, here. And if we have book, let us see if we have book. Yes, here we have articles, most our, yes, articles. Yes. If we have box, of course, the title, yes, just like this one, the title of the book, bold, and then we write, continue the publisher information. Here we have article and book, and of course, you know how we can document, write or documentate the